Houston Rockets they come into tonight following a loss to the Heat in Miami.
And really lucky that they weren't blown out in that game, because I just thought the effort was lacking.
They just couldn't hit on anything that worked for them, no matter what approach they used.
Taking a look at the Thunder, we've got Durant. Enes Kanter is out there with Kenneth Faried. Then it's Smith, and it's Westbrook in at the 1 spot. Oh, and the dunk by Ariza.
And it's all one-way traffic tonight, boy. They have been lights out offensively.
And there's no telling how big that lead's going to get. But, again, it's just one game, but nonetheless a very impressive one, the way they've handled their business here. You look at Kevin Durant, and he does have a bit of an unusual body type. Still is fairly thin, even after 8 years in the league. Yet up until last season, he'd been one of the more durable players in the league. Kind of like Reggie Miller in that regard.
Houston making a switch here. Jones is checked in. Lock at 6. Ariza with another miss. Thunder trailing by 14. Outside Durant. They need this. Durant with another miss. Talking about Durant's physical makeup, some scouts were actually worried about his athleticism when he declared for the draft after just 1 year at Texas. At the NBA Combine, Greg, you were talking about this. He posted some of the worst numbers of all the top prospects.
He did, but I tell you what, he did blow people away with his length. 6'10" with a 7'5" arm span. I mean, that makes up for a whole lot in this league. And as we've seen throughout his Hall of Fame career, I think it's worked out pretty nice.
I think it has too.
Watch out. Now that he's got his first 3 of the half, there might be more in store.
Inside. Thunder with the rebound. Kanter's got rebound number 12 here already in the game. That's good. The Houston lead is cut down to 10 on the bucket from Kevin Durant.
And with that 3, his second of the half, he's equaled his total from before the break.
And Faried comes to help. It's Ariza on the wing. Defended by Durant. Here's Moniunas. And he comes off the screen and slams it through.
Taking it to the rack with power right there.
And hammering down with the two-handed slam.
Just piling on the lead with the dunk like that. I mean, he was great in his last game, Clark, and clearly he has not lost that love and feel.
Beverly. And he finishes nicely on the layup. Beverly's got 26.
The plan of attack is obvious. Get the ball inside and go strong to the rim.
And, Greg, you know, the defense has been very slow to adapt. I mean, that's 10 straight points now inside.
I love the ball movement there. He put that on a silver platter. Just served him up.
Outside, Jones for the 3. And it's Durant with the rebound. Durant's got his 5th rebound in this one. Smith for 3. Ariza with the rebound. Ariza's got 5 rebounds tonight. Moniunas kicks to Ariza. Lets the 3 fly. Westbrook pulls it in.
You can't get into much better position for the 3 than that. Everything was right on target. It just didn't fall.
And Trevor Ariza is going to pick up a foul here. That's his 3rd foul of the game. Houston with a big group substitution here. Capella's checked in. Brewer comes in for Trevor Ariza. Marcus Thornton, he's checked in for James Harden. And it's Lawson in for Patrick Beverly. Now here's Westbrook. 32 points in the game.
This looks like a pregame shoot-around with all the 3s they're allowing.
I don't know. There might be more defense in the warm-ups. Right now, these are just shooting game shots.
And Durant sends it back. And the basket by Thornton.
How can you forget about him? I mean, he's not going to miss that open of a look.
Thunder trailing by 10. No one near Smith as he lets it go. Tried to come right back with the 3 of his own. It's no good.
Just not much success when it comes to shooting.
Westbrook with the steal.
Full intensity from a defensive standpoint. Their steal total off the charts. Ooh, quick hands on the steal and then just mad hops on the slam.
Great sequence for them defensively and Clark offensively.
Well, one usually leads to the other, Kevin. That's just good, aggressive, attacking basketball at both ends.
He's tried to get it going, but the shots simply have not been there. Nothing seems to be falling.
Well, looking back on last season, you could see the Rockets were tough at home. They just were relentless at going at teams.
Yeah, how about a 30-11 record last year? And a lot of close ones for them, but that home crowd at times could just really will them to victory.
As it did help in the series against the Clippers last year in the playoffs. Rockets leading by 6. Lawson outside. Can't get it to go. And Oklahoma City will go with it the other way. Fresh from a win against the Nuggets.
Yeah, and in that game, we saw a lot of sloppy play from the opposing offense. They coughed the ball up. A lot of unforced turnovers.
And that did make things relatively easy for him. You know, it's nice to get a win and not have to work too hard for it.
And here's Lawson following the 3 from Kevin Durant. Passes to Brewer. No one near him. That is in there. Lawson with the assist. Brewer's got 8 points.
A lot of space right there to get that shot off.
Not a very good job of the defender getting over the top of that screen in that particular play.
And here we go with Thornton with nobody back. Good on the shot. 5 points in the game. And breaking down some numbers here, the hustle stats for Houston.
Their high-energy defensive effort has paid off for them, guys, with more than a few steals over the course of the ball game.
And also, their second chance points have been a story all night as well. That's just pure effort and hustle.
And here's Lawson after J.R. Smith getting his 3 to go. Jones, no luck.
And you can see the defenders afraid to kind of get in his way a lot of times when he's on his way to the basket. But on that one, they were there. Such a strong finisher on the fast break.
And Greg, I love the fact he's always in control. Even though he's going at breakneck speed, he still maintains his body control.
And the dunk by Westbrook.
Yeah, how about the sharp steal and then run out? It looks like they're ready to put the hammer down.
Well, we've been waiting for one of these teams, Greg, to pull away. Maybe that'll be a springboard for them.
Could be. A dunk like that coming off a great defensive play has to build some momentum.
And it's Durant missing. With 4 seconds on the clock, here's Jones. Misses there. Welcome back as we get rolling once more. The 4th quarter right ahead in what's been a very well-contested game. So here's Westbrook. Harden and Ariza filling out the perimeter. Then there's Then it's Patrick Beverly, and it's Capella in at the 4. That's the 5 for Houston right now.
And surprisingly, a firm throwdown. And that's a little bit out of character, Kevin.
It is, Greg. You're right. He's got plenty of size to attack the basket, but Clark rarely does.
Well, he certainly attacked it that time, Kevin. I mean, that's what they want to see more from him.
And guys, right now, the defense mentally not there. Can't afford too many of those in a close game like this.
Yeah, Jay, you're right. Almost a free run, don't you think? Clark with the hoop for him there.
Momentum can swing on